Yes, hello everybody. This is Ray from Race United, and I'm back again. Listen, I've got some football soccer to watch, so you can see, hence my team's shirt. But in the next 1 hour 20 minutes, or 1.5 hours, I'm gonna get into something that I know is gonna be controversial, but that's the truth. And I always tell you the truth because I will never lie about anything. Remember that. I will never lie about anything. So, whatever it is you're going to hear today is going to be the truth, nothing but the truth. And I'll actually prove it to you. Do you understand what I'm saying? So, yeah, without further ado, smash that like button. I'm trying to get something on my phone very quickly. But smash that like button, smash the subscriber button, become a member. Of course, the membership is growing, the subscription levels are growing, so we can't complain, right? We can't complain. Chris has given us some $5 as usual. Chris. Today is gonna be a great day. I've got a quiz I'm gonna do at the end of this show. So if you want to stay to the end, stay to the end. There's gonna be a quiz at the end of this show, and the person that wins. Actually, if you get the answer right, and the answer, if you put in the comment section, I'm not going to look at you. You have to call in. You have to phone in to answer the question. It's two questions. If you answer the first one, you get 2 pie. I'm going to gift you 2 pie. And then, obviously, I'll ask the second one after that person that's got it right is gone. And then another 2 pies, whatever, will be given. So, just stay tuned, and the 2 pies are going to be given. But you need to smash the like button as well. Today, we need to get to 100 and 20 likes, 120 likes. If we get to 120 likes, the quiz comes on. You get your 2 pie. We don't know what 2 pie is worth. You never know if it's worth 314,159. You might be getting twice as much as that, which is what? A lot. 628. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, today is going to be great. I'm not going to talk too much, deviate from anything. I'm going to give you straight points and you know what I mean? And I know today is going to be great. I can see comments in the comment section. And there's going to be lots going on today, guys. There's going to be lots going on. But anyway, let me go straight to the point. So please join the membership. Join the membership, please. Join the membership. Glenn, my guy, Glenn obviously wants the membership to get to 50,000. Not even the subscription, the membership to get to 50K. That's ambitious, but that's possible. And we need to make sure we get our subscribers to 50K before we get to the membership of that number of that size. But join the membership and let's help it grow. Today I've got a phone call, a group call with the members, of course, and then after which I'll go on Telegram. After which I'm gonna have a group call with all of the followers, or whatever they call them on Telegram, on the general, which is all inclusive Telegram group. So there's going to be back to back group calls. Whatever I discuss on the membership is not what I discuss on the all inclusive group. So the membership is where you get certain details that you may not get on the all inclusive, because all inclusive, they're not really that committed compared to like the membership, quote and unquote. Do you get what I mean? So yeah, it is great, and I love what I'm doing. I love you guys, of course. You know that. I don't need to prove that to you, but you know that. And let's get this community off and running. Now, the GCV, obviously, which is the global, quote and unquote, global consensus, or whatever they call it, global consensus value, it's been rebunked or debunked. It's been debunked by. I love you guys, of course. You know that. Let me let this go. Yeah, so it's been debunked by the core team. Now I'm gonna give you an analogy here, right? I'm gonna give you an analogy. So you have a family. I'm an African, right? I come from an African family. I'm Ghanaian, right? So if there is a family issue, there's always the head of the family. Do you know what I mean? Now the head of the family will come in, and whatever he says, sort of is final. Do you know what I mean? But he'll wait for everybody to keep blabbing and blabbing and blabbing and blabbing. Everybody's saying what they want to say, but what he says is final. So he doesn't talk much. Do you know what I mean? He doesn't talk much. He waits. He waits. People rant and rant and rant and rant and rant. And then once he comes in, he says, listen, I'm rebuffing everything you said. Such and such and such is what we need to do. And that's it. And everybody will fall in line. This is an analogy that I'm making because it's very similar to what's happening within the Pi ecosystem or the Pi community for now. On Monday, the 10th of October, a core team member with a username I Hate Jam, obviously, shut down the GCV and called it a scam. I personally would say that was a strong word to use. But I've reflected on it. Hence the reason why I didn't do the live on Friday, because I was doing a lot of reflection, doing a lot of research, doing a lot of soul searching, as it were. Now, I reached out to some people, the culprits of the global consensus value, quote and unquote. And what did they say? Oh, they don't want to come on because, they don't want to show their faces, blah, blah, blah. Initially, they were like, they want to show their face. No, they don't want to show their face. They want to record and send it to me. I should ask the questions, send the questions to them. And I accepted everything. The terms and conditions was in their court. I didn't... Listen, when you're coming for me to interview you, you hold the cards. You are the one putting your head on the pedestal. My head is already on the pedestal, so I don't give a hoot. I always talk. But the people who are coming on, I give them the leeway, the T's and Z's, which is the terms and conditions, so they can actually tell me what they want. So this person told me what he or she wanted, and I said, do it. Let's go ahead, do it. Do you know what I mean? So we did it. We agreed that, okay, I'll record, and I would send the questions via DM on Twitter, and then she would obviously record and answer the questions, and then I'll give it to you guys, like I always do, to you guys. And the person said, all right, they will do that. But the person asked me, do you support the GCV? And obviously, because I wanted her to come on, I said, I'm neutral. Obviously, I'm not neutral. I'm somebody that I'm totally against that, totally against it, because I have my reasons. I've proved it. And after 30 minutes, almost exactly 30 minutes, she came back and said, or he or she came back and said, no, I've given it second thought. I'm not coming on your channel. I'm like, cool. But then I saw what was happening. Obviously, she was following me. She unfollowed me, and then she blocked me. Obviously, you know who I'm talking about. Now, when that happened, I was like, okay, what did I say wrong that I got blocked? I didn't say anything wrong. I'm not on Twitter, going back and forth with people. So why was I blocked? Because I was onto something. Now, if you're on my channel today and you say something that would offend me, I'm going to block you. Because remember, I will prove to you that this person is a scam. However, before I do that, smash that like button. We need to get to 120 likes. I've got this quiz thing that I need to get it off my chest. Every Sunday, 4 pie is going to be given to 2 people. 4 pie is going to be given to 2 people. So please, make sure you stay. Stay till the end, because you're going to get, I've got lots of pie. So I can do that. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, 11K and counting. Of course, 11K and counting. The road is to 15K. And before I get into this drama, which I know is going to be controversial, I'm going to actually speak about something which, because of the melee that's been going on during the week, people seem to have forgotten that there's something called Mass KYC. Do you know what I mean? Which is where the priority should be, channeled towards. And people are just talking about something that doesn't exist. Something that doesn't exist. GCV, which you guys call the global consensus value, doesn't exist. Please. It doesn't matter whether you join Pi late and you have a small amount of Pi, or you join Pi earlier and you have a huge amount of Pi. It doesn't exist. Do you know what I mean? So if you keep pushing it, we will prove to you. The core team have already told you. It doesn't matter who said it, whether it's I Hate Jam or Nicholas. Both of them, all of them, are not in agreement with you guys who tout that value and say somebody like me is nuts. I am not nuts, because I am the one that I told you guys months ago that I don't agree with that. People are falling out with me because of that, and I don't care. My channel will keep growing nonetheless. Whether you unsubscribe or not, there will be people that will come that will know that what I'm saying is the fact. I am not going to please anybody. Do you understand what I'm saying? I'll please nobody. Nobody. It doesn't matter who you are. I am not pleasing you. I'm doing it because I've got facts. And simple as, I've got facts. Maybe you don't. You're just going through social media and listening to people and watching people. I don't do that. I don't care what anyone says. Recently, a video was released that the person interviewed Nicholas Kokalis. Whatever that is, I've watched it a bit. I couldn't watch it because I was like, yeah, whatever. Do you know what I mean? I'm going to get Dr. Nicholas Kokalis here one of these days. I will get him, and there'll be a split screen between me and him. Not an edited version of a back and forth sort of copied and pasted sort of videos. No. Split screen between me and him, civilly, going back and forth, him answering questions from you guys. Because remember, Dr. Nicholas is a very busy man. Chenjao Fan is a very busy lady. So if I get one of them, all the questions that I believe you guys would ask will be thrown to them. But that's for another day. Today, I need to talk about this. And this is The mass KYC date, obviously. Now, whilst you guys were lamenting and arguing amongst yourselves on social media about GCV and all of which is irrelevant, to be honest. Right now, it is irrelevant. I was busily behind the scenes getting these things, these informations for you. Do you know what I mean? I was busily behind the scenes getting these informations for you. So it doesn't matter what you do on social media. I don't care about that. You understand? I'm probably above that. Listen, I'll bang my own drum. If I don't bang my own drum, you're not going to bang my drum for me. So I'll bang it. And I can tell you, the track record is there. GCV, I said it months ago that it doesn't exist. I never use words like scam, but it doesn't exist. Mass KYC is supposed to happen. I'm in conversations with the relevant people who are giving me very promising responses. Do you get what I'm saying? Promising responses. So all I can tell you is mass KYC is definitely around the corner. Those of you that are going to join that group call today, we will talk a bit about the GCV. And then if you remind me, I'll talk about mass KYC there, because I'm not going to put my head on the pedestal on YouTube where people are just going to say nonsense. Do you know what I mean? So if you're a member, this is where you're going to benefit from. I'm going to respect my members and make sure they benefit from certain things. This is where they're going to benefit from. So I'm going to tell them. I'm not even release a video about it. I'm just going to tell them. Do you know what I mean? And that's all I'm going to do. So mass KYC definitely, and it is in discussion, please. It is in discussion. It is really in discussion, because the plan has always been the plan. Open network, I'll talk about that later on another day. Today, what you guys need to know is the priority is mass KYC building, the three strategies, the intrinsically motivated community that we wanted to build, which Genjal Fan obviously spoke about. So yes, it is in discussion. It's one of the main milestones that we need to achieve before we move any forward. So smash that like button. There's going to be a lot of the like button is not being smashed, and I'm not happy. But if you smash it, we are gonna get to a point where I'm gonna give you guys 2 pi each. Whoever answers the question I'm gonna ask, I'll be asking a question. It'll be quiz time, because I'm changing things. It's gonna be quiz time. I'll ask the question, but when you answer it, you need to phone in. You need to phone in. You can't just answer it arbitrarily on there. If you answer it, that somebody takes their phones in and they get the answer right, they've taken your 2 pi. So phone in, keep it to yourself, phone in, first come, first serve. Whoever phones in first gets and answers the question correctly, gets the 2 pi. As time goes on, it will increase to 3, 4, 5, and if it's really worth 314,159, we're talking about lots and lots of, pi, money or fiat if converted to. Do you know what I mean? So now let me go straight to the point. The Pi Network GCV, quote unquote, in discussion, because I don't really regard this, the global consensus value, I don't regard it at all. So what I'm going to tell you guys is it doesn't exist, like I Hate Jam said, and I believe equally, like the core team are saying, it doesn't exist. So it doesn't matter what anyone says. So I made the analogy. If you come from the family I come from, or say an African family, there's always head of the family, right? I don't know about other cultures. There's always head of the family. People will go, every family has got, rows and issues and back and forth, conniving and all of that. But there's always somebody who is central to decision making. We call them heads of the family. Now, these heads, whatever they say is final. They wait for people to go on and on, back and forth about their differences. And then eventually they step in and say, listen, I'm debunking all of it. I'm refuting it as well. So you guys need to stop. This is how we need to do it, and this is not how we do it. And then that's it, done. Do you know what I mean? And that's what these heads of families do. So we've got a member of the family, or member of the heads of the family, or boards of the family, if you want to call it that way. And he's come and said, look, don't say such stuff because it doesn't exist. Don't force price on people. Nobody does that. We're in a stage where we're all bartering. Let's keep bartering. Whatever price we want to barter at, let's barter. But let's not force it on people. Do you get what I'm saying? Smash that like button, guys. We need to get to at least 100 likes, and that quiz is going to happen. I can guarantee you that. And the quiz is going to be fun because we need to have fun. You know what I mean? So, yes, I'm going to read your comments. Don't worry, I'm going to read your comments very, very soon. And I'll get to the drama, because the drama, it's something that I don't want it. but I have to talk about it because if I don't, I have the mouthpiece, I have the platform, so I need to talk about it. I'm not going to go on social media and lambast anybody. I don't do such things. I don't like social media bickering. I love to face you, and I'm here. So if you're a man or a woman, come here and defend your GCV. That's all I'm talking about. If you can't defend it and you want to go on social media and keep faking everything there, I'm not for that. I am not for that. I will not support you. I'm sorry. Because I'm telling you, if I begin to support this value, you see the people that are going to come around. But I don't do that. I have to be factual about it, and it doesn't make sense to me. So, guys, I'm going to please smash that like button and remind people to smash it because the quiz is coming just before we end the show. And there's 2 pi. 2 pi, if you value your pi, 2 pi is a lot for any person that answers the question correctly. It's a first come, first serve basis. It's 2 questions, and you potentially could win something. My goodness, super sticker 24 euros from what's his name? Gabriel, my guy. Listen, thank you so much. Listen, what do I say? I don't know what to say. To be honest, I don't know what to say. Chris did his as well. Oh my goodness, my members. These guys are members and they keep pouring in the cash. Listen, yeah. Anyway, what can I say? Good morning to you all from Chris, my guy, Rwanda. I don't know if Rwanda is still here. They all came in very early. I did some grocery shopping, hence I had to push back the time, but we're here. Hello, guys. I'm here as almost and working. Listen, Gabriel, you're my guy. We need to watch that football, though. We need to watch it very soon during the Champions League knockout stage. Gabriel says, smash that like button, guys. Smash it. We need to get to 100 likes, and I'm going to do this. Ivan is here, my guy. Ivan, GCV theory doesn't exist. Doris and Woody should just acknowledge that GCV theory does not exist and apologize to the Pi community for trying to throw mud at the Pi Mega Mod and a Pi core team member. Exactly. And this is where I've got a problem. This is where I started digging deep. The moment they went to the Pi core team member, I got pissed off straight away. I got pissed out, like, you know what, I'm not going to let this happen again. I am not going to let this happen. You know what I'm saying? Smash that like button, like Chris is saying. Obviously, Bogus GCV supporters and all of that. I've got somebody here. Hello, Mr. Ray's United. No, hello, Mr. Ray. Hello, Pioneers. Great weekend from here. No doubt, no doubt. Anybody that talks about the GCV, I'm not going to put your comments there. I'm sorry. I'm not going to put your comments there. And Duchesne, I'm disappointed in you for saying that she's not a scam. You have no proof. I do. So you don't sit somewhere and say she's not a scam. Maybe that's why I've not seen you here for a long time, because you don't agree with certain things I say. But you're one of my beginners. Unfortunately, you're not as committed to this channel as other people are. So you can't come to my channel, Duchesne, and talk about her being... what's your proof to say she's not a scam? What's your proof? Don't piss me off, my guy. Obviously, my guy here saying, in your dreams, of course, in his dreams, they're the ones with little pi, and they want the 2 pi to be multiplied by for them to get $628,000. Unfortunately, that's not what you're going to get. You're in dreamland, my friend. That's not how money is made. Well, if that's what it's worth, yes. If that's what it's worth, yes. So if you believe that pi is worth that, then that's what I'm giving away. Do you know what I mean? I'm giving 2 pi to each person that answers my question correctly, but you need to phone in. If you put the answer there, somebody might pick it and phone in and get your 2 pi. So what you need to do, you phone in and then you answer the question. All right? And then you get 2 pi. You DM me your public key and I'll send it. I'm a very genuine guy. I'm a very honest guy. I'll just send it to you. Easy peasy. I've got thousands and thousands of pi in my wallet. It's not a big deal. You understand? So if so is the price, then I'm a bloody multi-millionaire in my dreams. Let me see who they say. Sam Sensei watching from Nigeria, Divine Mate. Matex watching from Lagos, Nigeria. Lagos is the city that watches my shows the most. And then you got Port Harcourt. No, Abuja, then you got Accra and Port Harcourt, yes, and Nairobi. So mostly my viewers are from Africa. Rightly so, do you know what I mean? Okay, I've got a new member. Oh, well, yeah, it's not a new member. The membership was bought for him. So let's see what he's saying, or she. Saying, is one of the big supporters of Pi Project. It's very sad they call it a scam. Listen, the Pi Core team called anybody that supports the GCV a scam. I'm just following suit. You don't refute the Pi Core team. They built this whole project. I don't care about anybody who didn't build a project and looking for clout. I don't care about those people. I care about somebody that built this project and saying anyone that's pushing for this value or this price is a scam. I support that. I support that. I haven't been on social media to call anybody a scam. That's the job of Chris. Chris, he's marvelous. He's gonna come on very soon. Chris is marvelous. I love the guy. Do you know what I mean? And he's relentless. Relentless. I like people like that. They stick to their guns. They don't give a hoot about what anyone says, and that's how real people act. You don't yo-yo and topsy-turvy around and flip-flop. Stick with your guns. Don't follow crowd. Stick with what you believe in, but remember, you need to prove it as well. And they can't prove anything; they're just touting things. Do you know what I mean? The mother, yeah, they call her the mother, isn't it? The mother. Please, what is Doris say about GCV? Listen, a lot of the things the members are gonna know anyway. All the way from Philippines, Joseph Labinia, the mother clown will lead her followers to tears once open network arrive. Obviously, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. I've got Kwesi, my guy, watching from Ghana, of course. Yes, Kwesi. I think I've seen you in one of my groups. Yes, no doubt. I've got Wisdom Nyatefe watching from Ghana. Open your eyes, Mr. Ray. This is Emmanuel. What did you just say? Open my eyes. Listen, a membership was bought for you, Adante from Illinois. My eyes have been open for a long time. The people I communicate with, you don't. Do you understand? This is me speaking from the people I communicate with. You're just a crowd pleaser and you follow crowd. Emmanuel Adante, I'm disappointed in you. You understand? A membership was bought for you. Otherwise, I would have blocked you. Do you know what I mean? Otherwise, I would have blocked you. My eyes have been open since the very day I joined Pi. When did you join Pi? Don't you dare. Do you know what I mean? I hope I didn't misinterpret you anyway, but don't you dare tell me to open my eyes. My eyes have been open for a very, very long time. Do you understand? I see the bigger picture. You don't. Let's see. For how long before you're sounding in voice for 8 months? No KYC release. KYC has been released, my friend. It's mass KYC that hasn't been released, so don't get the whole thing twisted. MET, yes, MET, yes, Duchesne. I never see someone come out said that Doris scam, so innocent until proven guilty. There is no offense or crime committed here. You understand? Her scammage or whatever you want to call it, it's not as in scamming people. What we're saying is she's an imposter. You know, she's imposing herself on people, and this imposition is what I don't accept. So I'm refuting everything that she said. Because if she's like me, yeah, if anybody invites me to their channel or wherever, I'm going. Vindicated Chidi, I didn't know him 3-4 months ago. He invited me to his Twitter space. I went without hesitation because I've got nothing to hide. You know, but people that've got things because they can see my questions are going to be very hard questions and they might not be able to answer them because they know what I'm saying is true and what they're saying is false. You get what I'm saying? So no, I don't accept any of that. So yes, let me go to this one. Anyway, join the Telegram groups, guys. The Telegram groups, I do have 2 of them. If you remember, actually, you know what? Let me see. If you remember, Emmanuel and those people, I'm sorry, I don't need you there. Emmanuel and Janice or whatever your name is. You remember because somebody bought the membership for you. But if you come there, I'll definitely block you. I'm afraid you can go to the general one, which is all inclusive, because the membership, I do talk about certain things that I don't want disloyal people hovering around there, getting information and misquoting the information. I don't want that. I've got some core people who I disclose certain informations to, and you're not one of them. You understand? You're not one of them. Whoever you are, you're not one of them. Let's get the likes off and running, guys. Let's get the likes off and running. We need to get to 100 likes, and if we get to 100 likes, the quiz is going to happen, of course. So let's get to 100 likes. Let me just mute my thing. It's vibrating and it's irritating. Let me see the lineup for Manchester United. What's our lineup before we move ahead? What's our lineup? Who's playing? I hope McTominay is not playing. Oh, Casemiro and Fred. Okay, Sancho is playing as well. Interesting. Varane is playing. All right. That's good. Anyway, that's a good one. So yes, guys, I'm gonna obviously talk about certain things very, 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 very important. So the Telegram group. All right, let's block this motherfucker. You're not gonna be on my channel anymore, even if you're a member. Uh, let me see if I'm blocking the right person. All right, I'm blocking the right person. Yeah, so that person is gone out of this channel. Gone. I don't need anybody who's gonna refute things I say because I've got my proof. You don't. All right, so let me see what Emmanuel said. Oh, okay. Because Emmanuel, you're a loyal guy, so I'm a bit surprised that you're there. Obviously, saying those things. Yeah, yeah. Sancho was better. Yeah, Emmanuel. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. I think I misread your thing. Yeah, typos can be like that. But obviously, that Janet's person is no longer going to be on the channel, even though they're a member. They're not a member by default. Somebody bought it for them. And Glenn, where are you? Glenn, we haven't seen you. You need to come here from Oregon. Of course, I know it's early, but Glenn needs to be here. Listen, don't worry about that. Don't worry about that, my guy. Yeah. No. Don't time him out. Don't time that person out. I'll block them. Don't time them out. Do you know what I mean? I blocked them. They're gone. They're hidden from the channel. Yeah, money's changing a lot of people, my guy. Money's changing a lot of people. And me, you're gonna see me, even if I'm a multimillionaire, I'll always be on this channel doing what I do best, which is for you. I'm not gonna change. Nothing is gonna change me. Listen, I don't care. If you are gonna come to, because this is my channel, I built it with certain loyal people. You get what I'm saying? Behind the scenes, I am not gonna let anybody come here and talk trash to me. Do you understand? I'm sorry that I swore, but I had to because I'm not gonna accept that. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, let me go straight and give you some of the proof, guys. Give you some of the proofs. Proofs in the pudding. A turd never changes. You can't polish a turd like what's his name? Mark Goldbridge will say of a United stand. Mark Goldbridge. All right, so let me go straight to the point. Woody Lightyear was called out by the core team, and he still was calling out the core team to apologize to him. Who the hell does he think he is? He's saying, or somebody else was saying, the core team should apologize to this guy, Woody Lightyear. Who the hell is he? I don't even know how he looks like. I'm sorry. I don't know how he looks like. I've blocked him on my Twitter because you know what? I invited this guy to come on the YouTube channel. He's like, oh yeah, I can't come on the YouTube channel because yada yada yada. I'm like, nah, man, you can't be saying that. You go on Twitter Spaces and yap a lot because nobody sees your face. So easy to go on Twitter Spaces. Anybody can create a Twitter space and start yapping. Come on, man. I blame Twitter for this. They need to verify people. Verify people. Let them produce their real ID and let them show their faces. There should be video stuff on Twitter because it's so annoying that these people come on Twitter Spaces and they start yapping and nobody sees their faces. Yet they keep yapping and you believe a faceless person. My goodness. How can you even do that, guys? You believe a faceless person over somebody who's showing you his face. And I get my guy, listen, my guy Duchesne saying that, what's Duchesne saying? He will only believe it. Listen, you've got me here talking. And I've given you every information from the very moment, Duchesne. You're my guy. You're my guy. You understand? You're my guy. Obviously, anyway, let me just not give anybody time. Let me go straight to the point. So this is what the core team did. They thought, you know what? Let's show this guy who the boss really is. Yeah. And then I'm gonna talk a bit more. So the core team, what did they do? Right. So I hate Jam, obviously. I hate Jam. I do. The guy is very blunt. I love him. Do you know what I mean? So I hate Jam. What did he do? He said no group can decide to call the evaluation of pi a global consensus value. There is no such thing as a pi GCV. Every pioneer can and should negotiate a pi value for the goods and services they are transacting for. This should happen for each individual transaction. And then, of course, I've got F. Batius here saying, Woody Lightyear, on the contrary, not emotional at all. It's mathematical, not emotional. Anyone who understands capitalization of a coin can't never agree with what you're pushing. Sorry to break it to you. 314K is delusional and a scam. And I believe that. So he went on to say, you've got that wrong. Pioneers who sold under your ultra fictional consensus are not scammers. You understand? The people pushing such conversions are the ones preying on those who think a coin like Pi can outperform the highest coin by 20 times. So if you care about the project, please don't push ridiculous values. Those guys only care to get iPhones for 0.005 pi and want to leech the project. Anyone who cares about the ecosystem have to realize 314K valuation is a scam. Do you understand what's happening here, guys? So you need to go onto these. Listen, I went there and I read everything. I didn't screenshot from anybody. I screenshot from the chat itself, the seniors chat. Do you understand? Obviously, now this is I Hate Jam. I Hate Jam went on and said, the buyer and seller of goods and services agree on the pi value of said goods and services on a case-by-case basis at the point of trade. This needs to be done without, now this is still Woody Lightyear being responded to, this needs to be done without the platform tying a value, to any other currency. In this equation, have no interest in the value of other currencies or the tying of pi to the value of a currency. The value of the item or service in terms of pi is what is to be determined. In short, what you are doing is wrong. So you see, this is the core team talking. This is not me talking. This is the core team. I Hate Jam, his name is I Hate Jam, is a member of the core team. When you see the pi logo beside somebody's name, it means the person is a member of the core team. Do you understand? So if I Hate Jam is saying that, how dare anyone? Don't you know he's speaking for Nicholas Kokales and Chen Fan? They are the founders of Pi. They are the founders of Pi. Do you know what I mean? And because they're the founders of Pi, they know what's best for Pi. You don't. You don't. You, Woody Lightyear, you don't know. Do you get what I'm saying? You don't know. You can't sit here and say you know. You don't have any information. You only feed off what has been said, and then you start propagating it. That's all you do. And I hate propaganda. I do hate propaganda. And this show is all about refuting propaganda and reacting to positive stuff as well. That's why I call it Ray Reacts. So when I'm reacting, I'm going to be very animated. It's different from the Friday shows. The Friday shows are calm, me talking about what went on in the week. Sundays, it's all me. It's all me. Do you know what I'm saying? So yes, I don't accept that, and I'm going on. Don't worry. There's a lot more to talk about. Obviously, this is what's his name? Bonafide. Bonafide also asked some questions, of course, and it was responded to by my guy, I Hate Jam. So I Hate Jam's open network. We're working through this with you guys. You know that we never commit to a date, which is what I've said a million times, guys, which is what I've said a million times. Everything I've said, the core team are just repeating what I've said, and you're going to tell me I don't have information. You are going to tell me I don't have information. I know those guys in the beginning. He was calling my information whack information. Now, where is he? He's gone into hiding. People know who I'm talking about. Anyway, so not because we don't want to, but because it is bloody difficult to predict what is waiting around the next corner for us. Each obstacle has to be overcome before we can move towards the open network, despite the many blah, 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 blah. Anyway, yeah, around the corner. So he spoke about a lot of things, and listen, a lot has gone on. Now we have to tune the algorithm to deal with the surprising number of KYC application scenarios. We have also had to work out a way of scoring validators. You see, so there's a lot happening behind the scenes, guys. There's a lot happening behind the scenes that I keep telling you. So if you go to the chat section, you will see all of these. Scoring validators and undoing bad validation, and the list goes on, and that's one list of many. Having said that, please bear in mind, open mainnet is one of the goals, but it's not the goal. A more pressing goal is to nurture the pie economy and ecosystem, to connect and nurture our economy to this economy, sorry, our community to this economy, and see the community benefit and thrive. Listen, the core team, yeah, it's like I quoted them and now they're quoting me. Do you get what's happening here? Guys, let's get the likes to 100. Let's get it to 100 quickly. Let's get it to 100 quickly. I quoted them and now they're quoting me. I love the core team to bits because everything I stand for is what they stand for. I don't stand for the GCV and they don't stand for the GCV. I'm going to make sure I get Dr. Nicholas here. No, come what may, I'm going to get him here to speak out and finalize everything and just shut up all these noisemakers who go around. And I think they're going to come out and say Dr. Nicholas is also wrong because they've already said I hate Jam is wrong. So they're going to talk about Dr. Nicholas also being wrong. These very cocky, arrogant, faceless people. You know what I'm saying? They're going to say that. And I'm here. If you want to come to me, I'll be here. I'm going nowhere. I hate Jam also. The problem is when people impose, that's the word, these ridiculous values on other people and refuse to acknowledge the views of others, including the core team. Oh, God. I would appreciate it if you did not back up these people who are clearly misleading people for their own unscrupulous reasons. The total supply of pie is 100 billion. Do the math. Be reasonable. Compare it to the total supply of other cryptos and their exchange values. Maybe even pick a fiat currency and then check the value of all of that fiat currency in circulation in dollars, since that seems to be the fashion. Oh my goodness. This guy just quoted everything that I said. Everything. He's quoted everything that I said. I'm angry, not at you, because you guys are the backbone of Raise United, probably the backbone of Pi Network. But you see the others, they think they're the backbones, but they're not. They are the saboteurs. And if you follow them, you're going to sabotage the Pi project. Let me just spell it out. They've said it, the core team, you will sabotage the Pi project if you follow them. Because if you look at what I Hate Jam said here, the line is, the total supply of Pi is 100 billion. Do the math. Be reasonable. Compare it to the total supply of other cryptos and their exchanges. Maybe even pick a fiat currency and then check the value of all of that fiat currency in circulation in dollars, since that seems to be the fashion. Listen, it's just I've got a lot to talk about. I haven't even finished. I've got so much to talk about, and I don't know. It's just this thing. It really does piss me off. I must say, it does piss me off, and I've not shown any emotion when it comes to this until now. Let me go and read your comments. Because I'm getting tired of this. Let me read your comments. All right. So I've got Raphael here saying, Ray is my guy. Let them keep dreaming. Yeah, let them keep dreaming. Ashish, I like this comment of yours, but I'm somebody, I know these people. When you entertain them, they're going to keep going on. And I like positivity, I must say. Even if you have something against those of us that are against the GCV, you still have to be constructive. You haven't proven anything. And the core team are saying, please stop dreaming. Please stop imposing. Please stop doing what you're doing, because they're refuting that. Do you know what I mean? They're refuting that. I'll let Chris and all the others come in very soon, and I'll take a break. Not a break, but let them talk, because this thing gets me a bit pissed off, to be honest. It does. And for somebody that has been on Pi for 3 years plus, and to see these people try to sabotage the project and use it to their own gains and benefit, I will not accept that. Do you know what I mean? I'll not accept that. And I'm going to use this platform to tear them down. I will do that. I will tear them down. Even if it means losing all the subscribers, I don't care. I really don't care. The name has already been made. I didn't come here to make name. It just happened. And because it's happened, it's already been made. So I don't care. The integrity has to remain. And because of that, I am not going to let anyone sabotage Pi Network. Never. It's not going to happen. Do you understand? You can't sabotage Pi Network. So if you know you're one of them, I'm onto you. Remember, we are onto you. I'm happy to be a member of this family. You're the best when it comes to truth. Keep the fire burning. Listen, I'm so animated today. That's why they don't come here. They'll go to Woody Light here and give him 30,000 and talk trash on that Telegram group. And obviously, listen, I'm about to get to Doris very soon. Don't worry about that. I'm about to get to her. So she's not off the hook yet. I'm about to get to her. She's probably even dead than Woody Light here. I'm telling you. And when I say dead, I don't mean dead literally. I mean as in, the attacks. Yes, Thomas, good to have you. My guy here, love your show. Thanks for the fresh infos. Listen, Ashish, you're my guy. I'm a very animated person when I want to be. Duchesne, that means the community doesn't know the meaning of the word scam, which is a very strong word. I would love for you to have a call in, fam. Well, she doesn't wanna. She's scared. Eighth dimension. Yeah, what's up? Misinformation and hype should apologize to truth, not the other way around. Truth and facts, not the other way around. Yes, Jay Diz from Flint, Michigan, my guy. Yes, I've got lots and lots of Americans watching now. Daniel, my guy, obviously, it couldn't come in to do the phone calls, but he's always here. He said you can value your pie and not fall for the misleading GCV. It takes serious efforts and not just a dream of some figures you've not put in efforts to actualize. Value is not built on hype. People don't understand. When I said how we can determine the price of pie, people don't understand. I actually said certain factors, obviously, lockup, demand, supply, popularity, how people demand it, if the panic stations are there or not. You understand? And all of that. Now people will create panic stations because if you're saying pi is 314159, the only way for pi will be down. It will be prepared and be ready for doom. And that's not what you want. You can't predict the doom of pi. You have to predict the boom of pi. Remember? You can't predict the doom of pi, but you need to predict the boom of pi. See the rhyme? Really good. Chris, my guy. I love Chris. Anyway, so I'm gonna put the link there. Obviously, if you're coming here, you have to come and talk some sense. If you don't talk sense, you're out. You know what I mean? So the link is right there. Let me just try and pin it to the chat. Let me pin it to the chat. All right. So it's pinned to the chat. If you phone in, we will have a conversation. But right now, I need to continue my relentless attack. I need to continue. All right. So Vindicated Chidi, let me give you a break. Vindicated Chidi is a very nice guy. So I've got nothing negative to say about him, to be honest. I've got nothing negative to say about Vindicated Chidi. Remember that. Nothing negative. And this is what Vindicated Chidi said. He said, obviously, a reading. He said, Doris Woody are all doing a great job. And obviously, he would do that. He's loyal to those people in their own capacity. They are, I think they're delusional. I would say Doris and Woody are delusional people. I think it's a delusion of grandeur. Do you know what I mean? When you have delusion of grandeur, you feel like you're the biggest person. You're so narcissistic. And when you have that, it doesn't help. You get what I'm saying? Delusions of grandeur is a serious thing. It can be a condition. It can be a disease. You get what I'm saying? And some people have that. They don't see their wrongs. They're very narcissistic. They don't see their wrongs. They always revert it to others. So here, obviously, you can read it. It said there are great personalities in the Pi community. Yeah, you believe that. My issue from, let me read it. My issue from day one has been respecting people's opinions. They don't respect other people's opinions. I've been on Pi Revolution on Telegram, and they don't respect anybody's opinion. They're very vile. They're very repugnant. They're very it stinks over there, if you know what I'm saying. And respect their wishes and beliefs. Allow them to do no. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna allow them to do anything. They attack people. I'm gonna make sure I destroy them. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna destroy them from bottom up. I'm not gonna allow them to do that. Allow them to do what they want. Well, they don't allow people to do what they want with their pie, as long as they're not fought in at the enclosed network rules. It's very simple. Listen, Jiddy, you know I respect you a lot. You and I chat, but not this one, I'm afraid. Let me get Gabriel to come on. Gabriel, my guy, what's happening? Gabriel's frozen. All right, when he comes back, I'll bring him on. Yeah, Gabriel's frozen. When he comes back, I'll bring him on. Yeah, I think he's back. Gabriel, what's happening?
Hello, you can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I think there's a delay or something.
No delay?
No delay, no delay. Let's speak. Yeah, there's a delay.
Yeah, perfect.
There's a slight delay, maybe 1 second delay, but I think we can talk. Slight 1 second delay, but we can talk.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, I have maybe like 5 till 10 minutes because I'm at work and I have a break, a short break. Yeah.
No worries, no worries. Yeah, so what have you got to say, my guy?
Yeah, I want to thank you what you're doing for Pi and what you're fighting against the war.
Listen. It's a hard work. I've even lost my voice now, but it's all good. It's all good.
Yeah.
Sometimes
Yeah,
you need
perfect.
to be emphatic in what you're saying. You know, if I come here and I mumble and jumble, it's not going to work. You know, I have to be more emphatic and let people know that, listen, I don't accept this. I let Chris do his thing on Twitter because I know Chris. He's attacking the left, right, center. It's like, you know, Chris, I don't know what to say. But anyway, he's going to come on soon. When he comes on, you're going to hear him. But I thought, you know what, let me just reserve everything for today. That's why I didn't say anything. You saw on social media, I never really spoke about the GCV. I never said anything because I thought, let me reserve everything for today because it would be best if I did that with some proof because, you know, people want proof and I think it's easy to get it. I think people never read what the core team said on the seniors chat properly. So maybe it was best for me to, you know, screenshot some of them and bring them here so they would see that, listen, it's not me that's saying, it's the core team that's saying. And if the core team is saying, who the hell am I to refute that? Who the hell am I? I built Pi Network. They did. You know, they did all the hard work. And all I did was pick up a little of the mantle and go forward with it. Why would I want to destroy it? Why would I want to foreshadow the doom of Pi when I know I can contribute to the boom of Pi? You know what I'm saying? This is why I get pissed off so much. And I don't care what anyone says. I keep saying that. I really don't care what anyone says.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day,
no sense.
And start trying to please people, at the end of the day, you're the one that will be blamed for everything because your head is on the pedestal. So you need to do what you believe in. Do you know what I mean? You need to do what you believe in. So I know you share a similar value. Hence, you're a member of the channel, a proper member, just like Chris, just like Elizabeth, just like Glenn, just like Sean D, just like Terry. All of these people are the people that believe in Mohammed as well. All of them are the core members of this channel, and they're all part of the Pi community, and they're helping the Pi community grow in whatever way capacity they can. Chris has built a 50,000 strong community on Facebook. You think anyone can do that quickly?
Never.
Do you think if it was a fake guy, he would be able to do that?
No.
So that's why when I see people on Twitter trying to, you can't bring Chris's name down. Chris has got integrity. You get what I'm saying? He's got integrity. So it doesn't matter what they say. Chris is a strong man. He's a grandfather. He's a father. He knows exactly what these people are talking
doing
about.
It like 3 years or something. Yeah.
Exactly.
From 2019.
Exactly. So you know what? The people that don't know Chris is gonna come on right now.
Yeah.
Chris,
perfectly.
What's happening, Chris?
Hey, Chris.
How you guys doing?
Yeah.
Good.
Hey, Ray, let me tell you, it's been a tiring week.
I know. Your hand has been on the button for too long. Your hand has been on that button. You've been typing and typing and typing and typing. But you've done a great job. I've read everything you've sent on Twitter, on Facebook. I've read everything. And the job you're doing, listen, it doesn't matter what anyone says. I know you're not going to fall for that. You're not one of those people that's going to just waver and start, swaying towards that. Listen, we believe what we believe. At the end of the day, people have even hashtag it as a civil war. You know, they've hashtagged it. You know that these people are in for blood. And that's where, if you've been to war, whether it's physical war or psychological warfare, you understand that you can't stand for stuff like that. You can't. They've
No.
hashtagged it. How can you hashtag this as Pi Civil War? I don't get it. This is not some political organization. It's not. We're all heading in the same, to the same destination. The directions are different. The directions of travel are different. I keep saying that.
Of course.
But the destination is the same.
It sure
why are we
is.
bickering? Yeah, why are we bickering over minute stuff? Why are we bickering over trivial stuff like this? And that's why I got pissed off when I went on Twitter and saw what these people are doing. That's why when I post Twitter lately, the comments are only for people that I've tagged. So if I've tagged you, you can comment. If I haven't tagged you, Gabriel, I don't know your Twitter thingy, so it's very difficult for me to tag you. But I'll look for it and put it on a piece of paper so I can tag you easily. If I haven't tagged you, it means you can't respond to anything, because I don't want to read all the vile messages and all of that. I don't have time for it because I'm too busy producing, trying to release content for people. I can't be typing on Twitter, responding to some
makes much
faceless
more sense.
person. Yeah, to some faceless person online. I don't have time for that.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Tonight or this evening, whatever time where you're at, there's going to be a members call on Telegram. And then after that, there's going to be the all-inclusive call on Telegram as well. Why would I pay attention to anybody on Twitter? Tell me. I won't. No, I won't. I won't pay attention to anybody on Twitter. So
because that guys, they have maybe like 100 pi, and they want to have like more, and that's why. Yeah.
No, go ahead, Gabriel. Finish up what you were going to say there about.
Yeah, because that's why they want to have the 314. Yeah. Because they have like only 100 or 500 pi.
Yeah. That's what I was saying, that people that probably maybe they joined Pi 3 years ago, but never minded because they didn't believe in it. And then lo and behold, last year or sometime we had mainnet and said they're like, oh no, there's mainnet. Oh, the thing is real. And then they came back and they started mining. But at that time, the mining rate had dropped. So they couldn't mine a lot of Pi, and they started touting 314, 159. Because when that happens, multiplied by whatever hundreds of Pi they have, gives them more than millions of Pi. So it makes them happy, right? You and I, we've got lots of Pi because we mined every day. You know, we didn't sit back and relax. We mined every day. So we've got lots of Pi. That's hard work. I keep saying that. Hard work always pays off.
It is definitely hard work.
Hard work always pays off. I'm telling you the truth. If you don't work hard, I'm afraid you're not going to get anything in life. If you don't work hard, you get nothing in life. You think Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos, they started from somewhere. They had nothing.
Yeah.
Jeff Bezos started from a friend's garage.
Yeah.
You understand? So they had nothing. They've been through bumps and bumps and bumps and bumps, but nobody talks about their bumps. They only talk about their success.
Yeah.
You know, if Elon Musk was to come out right now and talk about his life, people will start saying, my God.
From fail, and after 100 fails,
I'm telling you.
Yeah,
I used to do an exercise program with an American trainer called Tony Horton. Now, Tony Horton is a very good sort of trainer, right? And you know what he said? There was one line I took. He said, "You need to fail to succeed."
Of course,
that is so true. That is so true.
He said, "You need to fail to succeed. You can only understand success if you failed several times."
Yeah.
But then again, nobody sets out to fail. You understand?
Yeah.
Because you have a goal. You're like, your goal is to be successful. You know, along the line, there's going to be lots and lots of failure, quote and unquote.
Of course.
But because you have a goal, you know there's light at the end of the tunnel. Therefore, you don't look at your failure. You look at it as a stepping stone, a learning curve. You know what I mean? And that's exactly what I think pioneers should look at things. They shouldn't look at Pi as a failure. Pi would never be a failure, but we're going to face the bumps. And when we face them, those of you that haven't been with Pi for 3 years, you don't know. But we face bumps, serious bumps, serious bumps. And we're here and you guys are like spoiled brats. Let me tell you this. When there's this guy, he's an American rapper, it's called 50 Cent. 50 Cent was like a hustler on the streets of Queens, New York, right? And he had nothing. He's a hustler, street guy, you know. He's hustled. He gave birth to his son when he was famous. His son is complaining about, oh, yeah, a child support is not that much. It's only $5,000. And 50 Cent is like, oh, so now your sport. You don't know how suffering is. You're sitting down there talking about $5,000 is not much for child support every month. Okay, I'm taking it away. You're getting nothing.
Mhm.
Do you understand? And legally, 50 Cent could do that because his son is a grown man. Remember that? He's a grown man.
Yeah.
He's not an underage boy. So legally, 50 Cent could do that. He doesn't have to pay child support to his son because he's not underage. So 50 Cent took it away from him because it's not a child. The name of it is child support. He's not a child. It's not adult support. It's child support. So he took it away from him. The point I'm trying to make is we've got lots of sport pioneers who never saw the suffering that the project had to go through. And because they've come in and we're already in mainnet, or we were just before mainnet, it was when we got Pi Wallet or something, sometime last year. So they're like, oh, the project is great. And they've been sold falsehood. They've been sold falsehood. They've been told that Pi is worth 314,159, and they believed that because that's why they joined Pi. So I'm trying to tell people something here. I'm trying to convey a message here. Chris, I just want you to say what you wanted to say.
You know, hey Ray, you know my feelings. You know, we've talked many times, you know, and I wish somebody that supports that bogus global consensus value would actually come on, because I would like to hear a constructive viewpoint of that value. I really would. You know, and it, you know, where we can have an adult-like conversation. You know, there's no name calling on either side. And you know, because I would like to understand the logic, and for the life of me I can't. I don't understand it, what they're doing. You know, what the mother clown and, you know, Woody are doing. They're setting up their followers for failure. They are. And you see the insanity on social media, on Twitter, because every one of them are brainwashed to believe that 314,159 is the value of one pi, and it's so wrong. And you know, I understand, you know, what you were saying about, you know, you being on social media and dealing with, you know, those individuals, because you are a content creator, and you know, you cannot personally do that. I, for one, on the other hand, am not. And where the mother clown's followers are on Twitter. And every free chance that I get, yeah, you know, I'm going to kick that door down every single time. I already let those people know that my daily reminders are going up on Twitter about the bogus global consensus value. And like I said before, I said it last night on Twitter, I don't care if all of my followers on Twitter leave me. I don't care. You know, it doesn't bother me one bit. My message is going to be loud and clear that the global consensus value is a scam. It is, you know, and it is designed to hurt people. It is designed to rob people.
Yep.
You know,
yeah. No, continue, Chris. Continue.
No, and you know, like what you were saying. Hey, I'm here. My face is right here. I am not hiding behind a computer screen. I am not tapping faceless words out.
Guys, this is Chris. You know, this is Chris from
right here.
Pi USA. He owns Pi USA. So if you're looking for Chris,
50,000 members, just about 50,000 members strong. You know, and you know, I'm not hiding. I'm right here. If somebody has something to say to me, come on to the show. Call in.
Yeah, absolutely. Call in. If you call in, we will have that conversation. Anyway, let's move on to the next phase of this. So has Doris Yin revealed her impositions? This is something. Oh my God, people!
The mother clown.
Heard of her. I believe all of you might have heard of her. This is her. Or supposedly, maybe this is not her. I don't know. You know.
Yeah. Hey, she's missing her clown makeup there.
Yeah, I think she is. So this is her. Well, I don't know if that's her, but let's just, for all intents and purposes, say this is her, right? I don't know. Anyway, so I wanted to get her point of view. I wanted to get her side of the story, because there's two sides to every story. However, we are in the story. We're part of the story. So there are no two sides to any story in this situation, because we're in the story. So I'm not gonna take. All I wanted is for her to come and prove to me, or even say something that will be constructive enough. Not that I'm gonna accept what she's saying, but we may agree to disagree. You get what I'm saying? So I tried to get her to come, and I thought the only place to contact her was Twitter. So I went there, and she followed me then, which is a few days ago. To be honest, she followed me, so I was like, okay, I can have a conversation with her. So I started by saying, now this is me, guys. Look on the screen. So this is it. Let me just remove that from the screen. You can see. Obviously, this is her. So I said, this was Friday last 2 weeks, not last week, last 2 weeks. So you can see her profile is there. She follows 113 people. She's got, as at that time, 192K followers, which are all bogus people, remember? So don't go follow her, otherwise you'll be part of the propaganda. So I sent her a message, and I'm like, how are you doing, Doris? The message came a few days later. She said, very good. Yourself? And I saw it, and I also said, very good. We need to do a collaboration about Pi Network on my YouTube channel. And she said a few hours later, nice meeting you, Race. And I said, let's do a podcast on my channel about the GCV. And you, of course, it's going to make people even love you more. You see? So I was obviously trying to cozy her up. And I said, you're doing a wonderful job for the Pi ecosystem. And she said, thank you. I'm very busy, not good at YouTube, but thank you very much for your invitation. So a few minutes later, just over an hour later, I said, how about, so me trying to at least get her to come on the channel, right? So I said, how about if don't worry about the typos, obviously. How about if we had a recorded podcast? I'll make it very easy for you. It's going to be for the Pi community. Your prominence is priceless. So you see, I'm using good words on her. Do you know what I mean? Being nice.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not saying anything offensive. And then she said, so I record my voice about GCV? And I said, yes, just your voice. Yep, about GCV. How long of my speech? This, I can do it. And I said, how soon can you make it? She said, when do you want it? I said, I live in the UK. How about Saturday, October 15th at 4 p.m. British Standard Time? And then this came. Yes, sure, I can record to you before this date. I will not be live. You can send me your questions on behalf of community. So you are a GCV supporter? Because I need to know what's your position. Or you have no idea. And of course, to cozy her up, I said, I will send you the questions in a few hours' time. My position is very neutral as a content creator. Obviously, she didn't know me then. And she said, you have to be, and I said, you have to be as clear as you possibly can. And then exactly 30 minutes after that, she said, sorry, I changed my mind, not go your YouTube. Thank you for your invitation. I said, okay, that's fine. Thanks for your time. And then, yeah, so that was it. And yeah, that was it. And this is Woody Lightyear, obviously, long time ago. Look at Woody Lightyear, long time ago. About 4 months ago, I invited him. I said, we do have a much bigger platform. You do have a much bigger platform on Telegram, Twitter, and Facebook. You want to put the word out there. Of course, on the condition that you do accept my invitation. He said, thanks for your invite. I am not what your live show looks like, or whatever. I don't know what that means, but I would like to see. Meanwhile, I won't be able to make it to the show just yet. Sorry for that. I have too many things going on for now. So hopefully we can check back on this at a later time, please. I sent him messages. He didn't respond anymore. Obviously, this one is not as clear as possible. But I sent her things, Doris Yin, and I obviously told her that, listen, people aren't going to like that because people would want her to be here to explain herself. Unfortunately, she didn't. So this is not clear enough. So I'll try and read it on my phone and see if I still have the screenshot on my phone. So guys, bear with me, please. I think I may have it. Yes, I do have it on my phone. So yeah. So I said, you changing your mind is what destroyed some pioneers' view of your credibility. If you had accepted, I would have said good things about you and they'll listen. You understand? And that's the truth. This is your final opportunity to redeem yourself from the so-called GCV, and I'll get the hounds, quote and unquote, off your back, and the virtual attacks will stop. I am not on Twitter often, so that's what I said. And then after that, what did she do? She blocked me completely. Yep, she blocked me completely. What did I say wrong, Chris? Tell me what I said wrong.
Not a word. Everything is right in line, and you have been nice compared to what I've been saying about her.
Exactly. Exactly.
You have been nice, and you know the funny thing is, as of right now, she hasn't blocked me yet either.
No, she's not gonna block you. Me, she's scared of me. Let me tell you one thing. All those people on Twitter right now, they're scared of Race United. You know why? Because Race United is about the truth and nothing else. The truth.
Yes, it is.
I'm not gonna lie to anybody on this channel. Remember that I will not lie to you, all of you on this channel. Everything I tell you here is the truth. Do you get me? And those of you that have just joined the channel, as time goes on, you begin to understand. Maybe you're new. You haven't gone back to watch some of the videos I've produced. Maybe go back to sort of August, September, maybe, because that's when things got a lot more interesting. So August, September onwards, and start watching the videos from then on, if you have time, of course. And you will understand why Raise United is Raise United with the help of Chris and all the other guys. Get what I'm saying? So it is not a channel that we take things lightly. We don't. You know, we're not gonna stand for anybody that would want to sabotage the whole Pi project. And just like I Hate Jam said, if you don't know I Hate Jam, that's his username on Pi. He's a member of the core team. Remember that. He's a member of the core team. He's not a moderator. He's not a mega moderator, whom I respect a lot. Remember that, don't get me wrong. I respect the moderators and the mega moderators a lot. But this guy has got my utmost respect. I Hate Jam. He came out and shut it down. We still have people who are in support of these, like what Chris would say, these clowns. You know, and I'm not gonna accept that. Personally, I'm not gonna accept that. There are a few here. Let me see. I heard, yeah, Bonafide said this. He said, well said, sir. Congrats again. The issue of KYC, where are we at now? And are they are they still having issues? Scalability issues. Only a small portion of pioneers are KYC'd. When will be the open season? Blah 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 blah. And then he went on and said, the KYC delay holdup is not a scalability issue. We're trading and testing the validation algorithm to deal with the many different KYC scenarios we're facing. This is why many KYC applications are queued up. This training up of the algorithm is a pretty complex thing. If we get it wrong, we let through bad actors. So we're taking our time to get it right. Once we get it sorted out, we can open the floodgates. So yeah, I'll go back to that. Let me see what this gentleman wants to say. Aniako Chijoke, if I'm pronouncing your name right. Is that right?
Yes.
All right. So what's happening?
Yes.
Good morning.
Morning.
Please, good morning. I have no past KYC. I have no budget.
I can't hear you properly. Your voice is far away.
Yes, your my account.
Yeah, I can't hear you properly.
I have not passed KYC. I have no budget.
Oh, you haven't passed KYC?
Yeah.
So the KYC quote unquote issues, I wouldn't call them issues. I would say I just read it out. Actually, I just read it out. What I Hate Jam said. So if you look at what I Hate Jam said, he's saying that they don't have a scalability issue. They're training the algorithm, which is the AI. They're training it to deal with different scenarios they're facing. You get what I'm saying? So that's what's caused the queue up. So the queuing up is gonna cease very soon once the complex algorithm has been trained up. And once it's trained up to not let bad actors through, the floodgates will be open, quote and unquote. Do you understand? So I'm just looking at what the core team said to Bonafide, and I'm quoting it to you. So yes, I think it's promising. So don't be so downhearted about it, Chijoke.
It's coming.
Okay.
Yeah, it's coming. I'm
Okay,
glad you
thank you.
called.
It's
I'm
coming.
glad you called. I'm glad you called. Since you're here, I'm gonna ask the first question. Since you're here, Chijoka, I want to see if you can answer it. If you're still there, the first question. Since you're here, your phone call is gonna make me ask you. So it's still quiz time. So I'm gonna ask the question. When was Pi mainnet launched? Okay, he's gone. Yeah, he's gone. Anyway, those of you that know, call in and answer the question. Yeah, it's quiz time. It's quiz time. But yeah, if you know it, please call in and answer. When was Pi mainnet launched? Chris is not part of it, unfortunately. Chris is not part of it.
I know the answer.
I know you do. So Bonafide asked, he said, don't ignore my questions. The only way people will become more interested is when Pi launch into the open network. Okay, I think I've answered that already. He answered that question as well. He said, forget about open network for now. I say, let's get people KYC and migrated first, which is what I've been saying the whole time, Chris. This is what I've been saying the whole time.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, drumming up interest doesn't seem to be a problem we suffer from. Open network is mostly interesting for people wanting to exchange, I reckon.
Hey, hey, you know that old saying, Ray? Truth hurts.
True, you know this guy. Yeah, I like him so much. He just says it as it is. He just says it as it is, and then that's it. You know. So Bonafide went. Bonafide is very active. He's very active. He said, "Jam, when did you become part of the Pi Core team? Congrats. Would love you. Would love your call. Would love you call a GCV of a scam. Yeah, blah 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 scam. When the official white paper will come out, how will the Pi Core team going to add monetary value to Pi? All right." And then he answered, I think if I got it right, it's a very long one. I may not read everything, but he said, okay, I wish, so I would call such a valuation of Pi unrealistic. This is what we've been talking about. I would suggest that anyone dictating it or forcing that value upon others at this point, irresponsible, right? Listen, irresponsible, since it sets the stage for people being scammed. Oh my God.
Wow.
Oh my God. Now, when we say this is a scam, I mean, this whole price is a scam, I'm not saying that people are scammers. I said the price is a scam. Remember that. So right now, I'm saying Doris is an imposter. She's an imposter. I'm sorry. I've called it. She's an imposter. And I'm going to keep calling it out until people realize that their blindfold that's on their face must come off. Remove that blindfold and see for yourself that Doris is an imposter. I can tell you that. He said it's overdue. Too many things happening at once for the team to get everything done. This I've said a million times on this show. A million times. This is one of the things on a large to-do stack. We will get it. So we'll get it. So we'll get to it. And when we get to it, is the best I can offer. Oh, yeah. All right. That's cool. And that's an interesting question. The core team are more interested in building real utility rather than value speculation. Exactly. I like that.
That is why I love the Pi Core team since the very beginning, since day one.
To help with this, core team are looking to build and support the Pi ecosystem. Remember that. The idea being to have people transact in Pi rather than thinking in terms of an exchange value for any other currency. What did I say? I told you guys that Pi is going to be the strongest, the biggest, the most powerful cryptocurrency there's ever been. It might not even look like a cryptocurrency. The properties, just like Elon Musk said, the properties of Pi is unique. The properties of Pi is unique. Remember that. No, I'm not going to read that. So obviously he went on to say, this is so powerful, this one. Guys, please stop dictating pi valuations and masquerading, the word masquerading it as a global consensus value for others to follow. The value of pi will develop organically over time. You see, this is what we've been talking about. It's as simple as that. During a trade, pioneers can decide what the item or service is worth to them in terms of a pi value at that time. They may even negotiate and then reach a consensus for the transaction. Absolutely nobody, I have to emphasize on that, absolutely nobody can dictate the value of pi and force others to adopt that value. If pioneers don't agree with the pi value for the service or transactions they wish to buy or sell, they are free to make the deal. Now, this is a Pi core team member speaking, guys. This is not Ray speaking. This is not Chris speaking. This is not Woody Lightyear speaking. This is not Doris Yin speaking. This is a member of the Pi core team speaking. If you don't accept that, I'm afraid you're part of the scamming ring. You're part of the cult society of the GCV. If you don't accept this, then it means you're part of the cult society of the GCV, I'm afraid.
Yeah, absolutely true. Absolutely true.
Absolutely. So obviously, he went on to say the fact that there are so many different values laying claim to being the global consensus value shows how ridiculous this is. Discussing the potential future value is fine, but deciding the value for others, that is not just cool. That is just not cool. Also, the mods represent the core team in our chats. Disrespecting them, also not cool. I love this. Listen, I love this. I love that a core team member, remember this is not me speaking. This is not Chris speaking, not Woody Lightyear, not Doris Yin. This is a core team member with the username I hate jam. Of course, he hates jam. He doesn't like eating jam, so he hates jam. That's cool. It's a very funny name. I hate jam. I hate jam. And he's saying that, listen, insulting or labeling the mods and the mega mods names, it's not cool. It's not cool. You can't be doing that. These people have been vetted and chosen to represent the core team, to be the mouthpiece of the core team, because the core team, they don't have time. But we had to flash out I hate Jam from wherever he is, wherever bunker he is that is developing something, to come and speak because of these false narratives that have been created by these people. You understand what I'm saying, guys? This is serious. This is serious.
You know,
this is serious.
And the supporters of the global consensus value will say anything to try and shut you up if you disagree with them. You know, some of the stuff that I have been called on Twitter. You know, I mean, you know, and you know, it doesn't really bother me because again, all those comments are coming from faceless individuals, so you know it's really no big deal. But some of the vile stuff that has been said to me by the brainwashed supporters,
I've said it. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Like, you know, I tend not to react to it, but there was one that I had to react to. If you remember, pizza delivery guy, because this guy, he's my protege. He's my protege. Remember that. So if you see anybody called pizza delivery guy, he's my protege, and he knows that, and he respects me a lot. I can tell you that he still respects me. He has a comment in one of my videos, and he says something. I haven't responded to it yet because I want him to contact me directly, but he can't because I blocked him because he did something that proteges don't do. Do you get what I'm saying? Proteges don't do, and he did that. And as a result, I had to block him. That should teach him a lesson. But I might take him back eventually. Once he's learned his lesson, I might take him back eventually.
You know, and it's fun. And it's funny, right? Because I actually like him. We actually have some good conversations on Twitter.
Listen, I do like him still. Remember that I do like him still. The youthfulness is what's getting the best of him, but I do like him still. So I'm just teaching him a lesson for now. He needs us, definitely. He needs us. And once he learns his lesson and he comes back to his senses and he finds a way to contact me, I'll take him back. I can tell you that. I'll take him back. Do you know what I mean? But he has to find a way to acknowledge his mistakes and once he does that, we will be able to take him back, because he's a good guy. He's a very intelligent guy, and yeah.
He posted. We were having a conversation on Twitter last night for a few minutes. Did you see the roll of toilet paper he put on there? and he says, yeah, if you like the low consensus value, you can buy this roll of toilet paper for 2,500 pi.
Anyway. Guys, it's still the quiz. So if you want to call in, you're gonna get free 2 pi. It's 2 questions, guys. So 4 pi is going today. If you don't want it, fine, but I can dish it out. Listen, the first question is, when was Pi Mainnet launched? When was Pi Mainnet launched? Call in, use the link, call in, and answer that question. The second question will also follow very soon. Let me try and read the questions. It's quiz time. Remember that. So sorry. Let me read the comments. Very cool comments. MET here is saying, even the Bible says you shall know the truth, and the truth shall set you free. Raise United is all about the truth. Thank you so much, MET Music.
Well said, MET.
MET has been here for a long time. Prosperous Living is saying, really, KYC dude? No, don't shut him down. That's his predicament, and obviously I think he's happy that we're able to give him something constructive. Somebody's coming to answer the question. Divine Matex. Let me see. Divine Matex, what's happening? Divine Matex, what's happening?
I'm fine. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you too. What's happening in Nigeria? It looks like everybody's shirtless, man. Is it hot?
It was launched in December 28, 2021.
What did you say? I think he said it. I think he's answered the question. Yeah, what did you say?
I said it was launched on December 28, 2021.
All right, you've won yourself 2 pi, my friend. You've won yourself 2 pi.
Yeah.
DM me your public key. DM me on either Telegram or Twitter. Yeah, I think Telegram will be better. Yeah, DM me on.
Yeah, better.
I'll send it to you.
But I haven't done KYC yet.
Okay, I'll keep your name, Divine. Just keep it. Don't worry. My promise is my promise, right? And my bond is my bond.
Okay,
so
sir.
You're definitely gonna get 2 pi. Owe you 2 pi. 100%. I do owe you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Congratulations. Yeah.
Amen. Thank you, sir.
My guy.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah. Take care.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Yeah.
Divine got himself 2 pi and he answered the question correctly, and I'm so happy that he's got it. Prosperous Living here is saying, keep being patient. Yes, it will come. No doubt. Patience is a virtue that we all need to possess. G Phils here is saying, what's the value like? What value are we talking about here? Very nice program, and God bless you, sir. Rwanu is also one of the originals. He's been here from the beginning. He used to phone in a lot when he didn't have KYC, but now he's been KYC. He's so happy. I like that. He's good. He's always here, though. Happy Kid say GCV is greedy consensus value. I like that.
I love it.
I hate jam, but I love jelly. I like that. Hi, can you please complete the spaces? What spaces? Ashish, my guy, what spaces? Whose project is the Pi Lifestyle app? It's called Crypto Legend. Is it Crypto Legend, I think?
Crypto Legend.
Yeah, Crypto Legend. That's his project. Yeah, he's doing a great job. I like that guy. Good job, sir. Good job, Ray. Keep it up, bro. Yes, of course. And then the final comment before I get into the final question is global consensus value is a fallacy. GCV doesn't exist, of course. There is no such thing as a GCV. It's the crypto world. Exactly. Pi's price will be established through supply, demand, utility, and not through consensus. This is what I said the whole time. I told you the GCV. Listen, this guy's just nailed it right there. Happy Kid. And I've got this lovely kid's picture there. It even suits the name. The kid looks extremely happy. Listen, you nailed it, Happy Kid. You nailed it.
Well said. Well said.
This is everything that everyone needs to know. Let me read it. This is the comment I'm going to leave on the screen before we leave. Global consensus value is a fallacy, and that's true. It is a fallacy. There is no such thing as global consensus value. It's the crypto world. Pi's price will be established through supply, correct? Demand, correct? Utility, absolutely correct, and not through consensus. The consensus is within the enclosed network. Let me explain it to you. It's within the enclosed network for us to just build our ecosystem and our economy. That's what we're doing. And to do that, we need to barter, we need to trade, we need to buy, sell. That's what we're doing, guys. That's what we're doing with the enclosed network. And it seems people don't understand the meaning, or they've lost track of what it means. If you have lost track, go back, read the newly revised white paper, and you'll understand what the enclosed network and subsequently the open network is all about. Right now, everything you're being told about the GCV is absolutely fallacious. Remember that. It's false. Remember that. It's false.
Yes, it is.
No, Ashish, it's a good one, but let me see what Ashish is saying. Fill in the blanks. By supply, if 2 billion. No, I think this one we'll see. Yeah. I think you're right. You're right. It's a simple arithmetic. You know, people can divide that by such and such. What will be in circulation, which we will know, and then through that we will know the price of Pi. You're right. But that will be for another day. I'll keep this. This is a good one. I'll keep it, and that will be for the particular day that we do the quiz, probably next week. Let me see. The next question for the quiz is this: approximately how many pioneers have been KYC'd until now? Approximately how many pioneers have been? Approximately. Remember, the word is approximately. So if you get close to the answer I have in mind, you get it. If you get, and I've got a plus or minus something, so plus or minus 100,000. So plus or minus 100K. So if you get it close to plus or minus 100K, you get your 2 pi. Remember that. So approximately how many pioneers have been KYC'd until now? Remember, don't think about what was 2 months ago, what was 2 weeks ago, until now. Remember that. So that is the question. And you need to call in. If you don't call in, don't talk about it on screen because it's not going to happen. Ashish, I'm sorry. Somebody might use that and might get it right. So you never know. You're not getting anything if you write it on the screen. All right. Gabriel's called in. Gabriel.
Hello. You can hear me?
Hey,
Yes,
Gabriel.
We hear you? Yeah, perfect. Yeah. I think almost
what?
like
Gabriel, almost what?
two million pioneers, almost 1,900,000 or something like that. Almost
Absolutely
2
wrong.
million.
Absolutely wrong. Absolutely wrong.
2 million.
Absolutely wrong. You've answered it. Stay there. Stay there. Let me get Ashish in. Ashish,
You hear me?
what's your answer?
2 million.
Yeah.
3 million. 3 million. 3.
Ashish is correct. It's 3 million.
Yes,
3
it
million.
is.
2 million.
Ashish is correct. It's 3 million. You got it right. It's 3
Okay,
million.
okay, fine.
Really? No.
So Ashish, have you been KYC'd and migrated yet?
No.
Yeah.
Really?
All right.
3
DM
million,
me on
yeah.
Telegram. Yeah, DM me on Telegram.
Okay.
Your thing, and I'll send it to you. Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
Take care, my brother.
No.
Take care. Bye. So that was Ashish, and that was Gabriel. Listen, this show has been great. I've loved it. I need to go watch my football, my soccer, and I love the fact that you guys have come here. We've done something constructive, and we'll be doing a lot of these quizzes. This is just the beginning, yeah. This is just
Yes,
the beginning.
it
We're
is.
doing a lot of these quizzes. Ashish actually posed a question, which was very, very good. So along those lines, he's giving me an idea of how to set the questions. So this is just the beginning, guys. This is just the beginning, and we will see how it goes in the near future. Happy Kid here has posted a comment saying, GCV gangs say respect others' opinion, but GCV is not an opinion. It's misinformation. It's false information. It's a lie. 100%. 100%.
100% true.
Yep, 100%. And Happy Kid, thank you for your contribution. Thank you for your comments. This show has been absolutely great. I've loved it. This is the energy I like when we bring in the energy, and obviously not under these circumstances. Of course, we want to come here and enjoy what we do, but I did enjoy it nonetheless. I didn't want to come here and slag our fellow pioneers, but this has got nothing to do with them. It's bigger than them. Do you know what I mean? So I have to be able to say it and not feel apprehensive when I'm saying it. And in this case, I wasn't apprehensive because I thought the facts were there for everybody to see. It's not me that's saying it. It's the core team that's saying it, and they've said it absolutely right. Gabriel's got it wrong, and he's not happy about it. He's not. Don't worry. Next time you're gonna get it right. Yeah, we might do another quiz on our call, our members call today. So you never know. You never know. Yeah. So guys, if you're a member, we're gonna do a members show, so a members call in the next 3, 4, 5 hours, I think. In the next 5 hours, and then immediately after that, we'll do the all-inclusive call as well. So it's going to be an hour long, and then we'll do the all-inclusive one, which is also going to be an hour long. So it's going to be a long day for us, but hey, it's all good. All for the betterment of Pi. That's all that matters, guy. That's all that matters.
And Ray,
yes.
And Ray, I'm gonna continue doing my thing. I might take a little break today, because I have to leave for work here in a little bit. But yeah, I'm gonna still continue kicking down doors on Twitter because that does not bother me one bit.
I know you're gonna do that. And all respect to you, my guy. Take care.
Have a great one, brother.
You too. Bye-bye. That was Chris, my guy. And listen, I'm going to end the show here. I need to go watch football. I think it's 7 minutes into it. But hey, take care, guys. Obviously, the name is... wait, let me get this right. Yes, take care, guys. I hope you enjoyed the show because we're going to do a lot more of this. So if you enjoyed it, smash that like button. If you didn't, please do. The name is Ray. The channel is Ray United. Where's my video? And the word is peace, guys. Let me see if I've got some comments here before I go. What a great show, MET. Dr. T here. Let me just read it. GCV is not realistic at all. Even if it happens, I give a few weeks for the agreed value attached to Pi to crash. Demand and supply dynamics will always determine the price or value to any goods and service. Thank you so much, Dr. T, and I've read your comments. And Terry, getting ready for work, so I'm missing the live show. Listen, we've already done it. And Terry, I know you would always be here. Chris, how can I find people in Florida to barter with? No doubt. Anyway, love you all. And the name is Ray. The channel is Ray United. The word is peace. I'll leave that comment on the screen for you guys from Dr. T.